person in charge come on? Go on.
Hannah is one of the most caring and compassionate people I know. She is so dedicated to welfare. She's always first to cover drop-ins, offers to do formals and help out with every single welfare campaign. She's approachable and hardworking and is an absolute delight to work alongside. I know she'd be perfect for this role.
Hi, I'm Hannah. I'm a first year English student and I'm running to be your new female welfare officer. So a bit about me. I spent my year on welfare and I'd like to say I tried to have a really active role in welfare. I welfare 3 formals. I try and cover drop-ins when I can and I've been at every campaign. I've also done nightline training, so I'm trained in active listening and student mental health problems, which I believe are like really key skills for this role. I'm also a young ambassador for a mental health charity, which means I go into schools and universities and talk about a little bit about mental health in general, and so that'll help in speaking to people. Moving on to what I do, so my role would be to assist the senior welfare officer and work with the male welfare officer to split up duties. I think it's really important to target people in Freshers Week. I think there was a bit of confusion of maybe about where the room is, so maybe creating more permanent signs for the welfare room, if not putting them up all the time in Freshers Week and making floor reps show their floor where the welfare room is, especially during the move or the rebuild. I'd make welfare more wide-ranging. I think Pilates was really successful in the Stress Less campaign, got out to more people, and so maybe bringing that back earlier in the year, more coffee and cake, just to get people talking about welfare. And then finally, I'd integrate more reps into welfare, so maybe having a LGBT drop-in, disability rep drop-in, and getting other people from other colleges, once a term, twice a term, to come and do a drop-in themselves, for maybe people who don't feel as comfortable coming to someone at Hollywood. So please vote for me.
Does anyone have any questions for Hannah? Lucy and Anne.
What do you see as being the biggest personal challenge in taking on this role?
I think this year I've tried to get involved in a lot, and so this is a bigger role, so I have to manage my time better and prioritise welfare over some other things, and that would be the biggest challenge. Oh, yeah.
Obviously there are some situations with welfare in which sadly it does have to take priority over your other things in your life, so how you look after your own welfare and make sure you're doing it?
I've got a great support team around me. I've got great friends who would help me, and doing taking part in the other things are sports actually gives me a chance to have a break.
Any more questions, JP?
I'll keep it fair. Obviously you're at welfare this year. What was the biggest criticism or change you made about how it was run?
It would be the signposting of the welfare room, because I still think people come up ask me where the welfare room is now, so I try and address that early on to minimise the amount of people.
Any more questions for Hannah? JP?
Follow up. What's the biggest challenge about how it's going to be run this year?
I'd say very similar to you. Electing maybe someone to splitting up the roles and maybe making sure communication is really clear between the 3 of us as an extra person. So we've got to prioritise and split up accordingly to what situations arise.
Any more questions? Thanks.